All right, this is my review for Caught Stealing. We got a chance to see it today. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I give it that. It was thrilling. I like seeing Austin Butler in there and Zoe Kravitz. They did a great job, along with some other characters. I didn't know Regina King was in it. She was pretty good as well. What I will say, this film has a lot of death. I did not expect so much death. I really didn't. From the trailers, you can see that, someone's like in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the way this film kind of goes reminds me of Running Scared with Paul Walker. That film is very, very, very good. And this film is good too, but only thing I will say is I wish I was a little bit more attached to the main character. I feel like at a certain point in the film, I felt like I was just following him going through all these mishaps. And I was following this character and I was like, that's exactly what it was. I was following this character. And I was entertained, but I feel like I wanted to. I think everything was happening so fast. I didn't get a chance to like really gravitate towards this character and his actual essence and just like know kind of like who he is as a character. By the end, you kind of have a full round about who he is and things he's been through and stuff like that. But I just feel like I just feel like the whole film I was looking for something. There was a certain feeling that I wanted that I didn't get, but it was still a good film. A lot of unexpected, like I said, the deaths, so many deaths. If you look at the cast list, just look at it and just close your eyes and say 2 or 3. I don't know, like I don't want to spoil anything, but just so many people go away. And the film is, like I said, the film is good. I do think that it's not that it's slow. Like I said, no points where it's slow. I just feel like I wish I cared about this main guy so much. I just feel like I wanted to care about him more. There was one element where I did care about him more, and that was when he was involved with a different character, which is Zoe Kravitz. And I like them together, and I think that was helping give me the emotion that I needed. And you'll see throughout the story and how their relationship changes. And I think if I had more of that relationship throughout the film, I think that would have definitely helped me be more tied to him. If I had that relationship went in a different direction than they took it. So other than that, I enjoyed it. One thing I did like, I like that they kind of made this film have like almost an old school film feel. They put like a little grain on it to make it kind of feel like old school, and I like that. I like that look, especially in the theater. And the whole New York of it, there's a lot of New York landmarks and stuff they go to, which is pretty cool. I'm from New York, so I appreciate checking that out and like just being in the theater and just like kind of taking it all in. And that was nice. That was a nice element. But like I said, at some point I feel like I was watching it and I was just like really just following along, and I really wanted to care more, and I just didn't. I think I just needed that. The film does have heart, but I feel like it needed more heart. Like I feel like it's a point in the film where it feels like it has heart, and then it's just like kind of like falls into the trap of, we know we got to make things happen to get this person to a different point in the film. And it's like at a certain point, it loses that, it doesn't even lose its momentum. Like I said, I think it just loses that heart. It loses the feeling that you care for this person, that you're with them, that you're rocking with this character. And because they don't even allow you to really be with this character just himself, because it's so much is happening to him. He doesn't even have time to think. So if you look for something thrilling, you just want to check it out and just go in kind of like a whiplash pace and just go all the way to the end, I think you'll enjoy it. For me, I give this a 3 out of 5. I did enjoy the film, but like I said, a lot of deaths. And I think that some of those deaths, I won't say anything about the deaths. What I will say is that Austin Butler did a great job. Zoe Kravitz did a great job. All the actors did great. And I think what I would have liked is, I don't know. I think it's just the heart, because some films are just quirky and funny and stuff. Like there was some people out there laughing, so some jokes work for certain people. I didn't really laugh too much. I don't even think at all. I think I smirked once, but like some films have like, all right, for example, Bullet Train. If you've seen Bullet Train with Brad Pitt and Aaron Taylor Johnson, if you've seen that film, Aaron Taylor Johnson has a brother. He has a biracial brother, and I forgot his name, but I'll put him in. I'll put the photo of them. That relationship gives the film a level of heart that can't be taken away. When you watch Bullet Train and you see them together, no matter what happens to those characters, it gives the film a life, you know? And I feel like this film just needed more heart and needed more characters of heart. Zoe Kravitz was good too, but you needed another element to bring in that heart. And I think that's what it needed. Other than that, it was great. You know what it is too? It's hard to have heart when it's just one character. When you're following one character going through something and they're being introduced to new characters, that's cool, but you have less of the bouncing off, the energies of the bouncing off. So I think at a certain point in the film where the film switches to it mainly being just him going through these scenarios and going through all this craziness, that's when it loses the heart. And I feel like I said, if it had some, if it brung maybe a different character or something to have him bounce more for something else while he's facing these crazy forces throughout the film, to bring back that level of heart and emotion, to have you attached to it while you're going through the story, I think that would have helped. Or there's something that they do in the film, and I feel like if they did it later, maybe it would have had more of an impact. It did still have an impact, but if they did it later, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil anything. Check it out. And check it out if you like. It's Deja, know the name, spread love and light, and we're gonna sign off.